everyone, welcome back to my corner. I'm the DM as always. Today we're going to be looking at a video from Rev Says Desu once more. Why? Because I got about 30 seconds into it and just started fucking laughing. And we'll see why. The premise of this basically is that this VTuber Powdur has accused a significantly smaller VTuber of stealing their model and then everything, stealing their design, and then it backfires spectacularly, and we all get to laugh at him and make fun of this reject of a VTuber. This reject of a VTuber.
Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So today we're going to cover another round of VTuber related drama, and as you can see from the main protagonist here, we're not off to a great start. But before we get into the fine details of the situation, I want to give you a too long didn't read version of events to give you guys some greater understanding of what we're going to talk about here. So basically we have a situation where a VTuber by the name of Powdur would call out another VTuber. As you can see, Powdur has around 34,000 followers, and she would call out this VTuber named Lily, who also goes by the name Royalty, who has about 2,000 followers, a small fraction of what Powdur has. Now, what Powdur is doing is they are claiming that essentially Royalty ripped off all of their design and their concept as a VTuber as a whole and are trying to ride on the coattails of their success. And when Royalty would release a Google Doc explaining their side of the situation, that there was no ill intent or a lot of things were just coincidences, and that they were even willing to change some of the details to accommodate Powdur, Powdur would then respond with basically a mean girl routine mocking the situation, and it made Powdur look very bad. And I'm also going to hit you guys with kind of the money shot here. Here are the two.
So this is where I paused it. Here, let me pull up the reason why. So this is that person's Twitter account. And you can see we're already off to an absolutely fantastic start. Okay, I'm not saying that it's all of them, but whenever I see a slut VTuber like this, like 90% of the time, they're a fucking moron. Okay, so we only have to scroll down a little bit to actually find this post, and this is the post. And I wanted to talk about this post because this post is provably false right from the fucking beginning, right? So she's like, wow, these two look very identical. And first off, no, they don't. Like, okay, they're both purple and have horns. Ah! Anyways. So, whoa, they look exactly the same. No, they don't. So let's see. The same clothes. You're fucking blind as shit. Because this outfit and this outfit are completely fucking different. There's nothing that's similar about them. The horns, completely different. Horn color, it's fucking purple, you dumb bitch. Do you know how many depictions of purple with female demon there are? There are hundreds of thousands of them. Watch. Purple horned demon female. Wow! Look at all these images of demons with purple horns. Oh my god, they must have stolen from her assets too. Right? Hair color. Oh my god, it's like a light purple. Ah! Also, like, can we just talk about how fucking colorblind this person is? Because, like, realistically, if you actually take a moment and actually look at it, this one is white and this one is fucking purple! Technically, it's like a light lavender or something like that, but it's not the same color, you fucking moron. Same jewelry. Okay, let's see. Two big hoop earrings on her ear. No hoop earrings. One little lip ring. One little lip ring. That's all. So yeah, literally not the same, right? And the tattoo on the neck. Where's the tattoo? There is no tattoo on this neck at all, you fucking reject, imbecile moron. Oh my god. Like, literally everything about her post or his post or what the fuck ever is provably fucking wrong. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, we have that. And I mean, like I said, you really don't have to scroll far down into this person's fucking Twitter to see where, like, what kind of person they actually are, right? Anyways, let's get back to this, shall we?
Two models in question. We are comparing Powder on the left here.
By the way, you can find her by just typing literally at Ratty the Mod into Google. It'll be literally the very first link. Because as with literally everything, it's one Google search away, and then you click the very first link, and bam, you have the actual correct information.
To royalty on the right. Now, as you can see, this person right here is kind of mocking the situation. Basically, Powder is relying on the fact that these look
like, oh my god, I've
the exact same. And on top of that, she is relying on the thought process that apparently she owns the concept of a white-haired elf with supernatural attributes, which is really crazy to say. I mean, like, what are you going to do?
Wow, that's honestly, actually, I'm glad that Rev pulls this picture up, because that's honestly fucking shocking that they're supposed to be elves, because this ear does not look like a typical elf. What looks like a typical
really crazy
elf
to say. I mean, like, what are you going to do?
This. Rounded ears, not sharp and pointy.
Make a call out post on.
You know these sharp. You know what? The only ears that are sharp and pointy. These are the only ears that are sharp and pointy. I have never seen elf ears that are sharp and pointy. In fact, we'll even look up Lord of the Ring elf. Oh look. Rounded ears, rounded ears, rounded ears, rounded ears, rounded ears, rounded ears. All of them rounded ears. Even Lord of the Rings, which is the fucking gold standard for fantasy.
On free rednecks, it's very strange. But let's get into the details of this situation here.
Wait, no, look at this! It literally says Demon VTuber. She ain't a fucking elf.
Here's Powder, as you can see, a demon or Damon VTuber. I'm not sure what the correct pronunciation.
Technically, it's Damon. That's technically the correct pronunciation for that spelling.
Is, but this term will be very important in a few minutes. So a few days ago,
oh, that'll be good.
She made this vague but not so vague call.
Let's read this. I just want to come out and say that I am aware there's another VTuber in the space with a similar design, color, and, well, lore name. I have already made efforts in the past to communicate with both artist and VTuber. Not much happened other than I was able to voice my concern. Okay, so here we have lore name. Okay, one of them is named Powder. One of them is named Lily, or Royalty. The names are different.
All-out post on Twitter saying this. I just want to come out and say that I am aware there is another VTuber in the space with a similar design, color, and, well, lore name. I have already made efforts in the past to communicate with both artist and VTuber, not much.
Hang on, I'm curious about something. I'm going to try and look something up, and if I can find it, I'll return to you with it. Otherwise, we'll just continue the video. I can't.
Happened other than I was able to voice my concern. You can see the reception to this was pretty positive. About 2,000 likes, only 7 quotes, most of them positive, by the way. And they would end their statement with this saying, knowing what I know about the creation of the look-alike, I am disappointed and I do question ethics. But overall, there is only
ethics, huh? Let's see how ethical your Twitter is. Wow. Yes. Ethics. So the very first post on your thing is showing your ass. Okay. And you want to talk about ethics. Look, if you want to be a slut VTuber, be a slut VTuber. I don't care. But if you're going to start talking about what is ethical, you have 34,000 followers. Actually, I'm pretty sure you've actually gone down in followers since this video, or since these screenshots were taken. But you have almost 34,000 followers, and you want to act like this and try and be like, oh, it's unethical what she's doing. You know what would be ethical of you? To lock your VTuber account, since it's an adult VTuber account intended for adult audiences, for you to scan every single account to ensure that they're over 18, and then make sure that all of your live streams and all of your content can only ever be accessed by actual adults. That would be ethical. But you're not going to do that. Why? Because it's hard. And it's impossible, in fact. Because you just can't do it. So don't sit here and talk about ethics.
Only one Powder. I do not wish to bar people from inspiration, but I do wish people would be more creative.
You don't want to bar them from inspiration. Yet you're saying that you're literally saying that, oh, your VTuber might be inspired by mine. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. How dare you? I'm disappointed in you. You're so bad. Your model poses ethic questions. Shut the fuck up. No, it doesn't. It doesn't pose any ethic questions. It doesn't pose anything. She didn't steal shit from you, and it's provable by your own fucking post where you try and say, oh, look at how close we are, and literally everything is either provably false with your own post or literally bog standard. Like, shut the fuck up.
Obviously, a pretty serious...
In fact, hold on. No, I'm actually going to look this up live. So, we're going to go to Powdur, right? I'm going to Powdur. And then we're going to go to, oh my god. I got to find the name for the other VTuber real quick. Hang on. 250. Let's see. Okay. So, let's see. This account was created in 2020. This account was created in 2014. Which means this account existed 6 years before this account was even created. Which means that this VTuber model was made first and yours came after. Which means that if anything, your model was inspired by their model. And you know what that means? If anyone is in violation of ethics or anything that you said, let's scroll back up to 250 here and see exactly what it was, right? So let's see. It poses ethic questions and that they all look alike. Well, you stupid bitch. You are the one that has the ethics question because they were around first. And guess what? Guess what? You Powdur, you are the look-alike. Because you came after. Which means, if anything, you would have had to steal from her model. Not the other way around, because her model existed 6 entire years before yours.
Of statements here, essentially calling this other person a lookalike, implying that they're ripping off their design and concept. However, because of not only the very direct nature of this, like I said, vague but not so vague call-out post, and their history, Lily, aka Royalty, would know this post was about them, and they would make a Google Doc response here saying, hi.
And here's the most hilarious part is she literally didn't need to do this. All she would have had to point out is that she's been around since 2014, and the other dumb bitch has been around since 2020. BAM! BAM! Automatically disproved. BAM! Literally doesn't get more simple than that. Doesn't get more factual than that.
Everyone, I haven't been online, but I've been made aware of a situation. Here is my response with receipts, and I apologize for any further concerns anyone has. I do not condone any hate being spread on behalf of this. I hope this clears the air. And this is the beginning of the Google Doc where they share that her and Sherry, the artist behind the model, had already contacted Powdur a year ago about the situation when they revealed their redesign at that time. And they attempted to even accommodate some of these concerns that Powdur had. But basically, this all boiled down to Powdur saying, I hear what you're saying, but I just don't believe you. So here's some of the DMs. So Powdur reaches out and says, hey, Royalty, I don't want this to come across as hostile by any means, but I have concerns about your design combined with your Lord Damon. It took me very long.
By the way, okay, I'm just gonna clear this up right fucking now. Right fucking now. Okay? Making a character that is a Damon is not exclusive to you! You do not have a fucking 1000% control over the word fucking Damon! Okay? Let me make sure I spelled it exactly how she has it, right? Damon, okay? Usual Damon mythology, a supernatural being whose nature is immediately between that of a god and that of a human being. Wow! Do you know how many people that is? Hercules would be considered a Damon. Because he's a supernatural being whose nature is the intermediate between a god and a human. So you're saying that now the very nature of Hercules and everything about him this is just illegal. It poses so many ethics concerns because he uses Damon. Ah! Shut the fuck up. You don't have the right to the word Damon. To the mythology Damon, to the Lord Damon. That's not yours. You entitled little fucking bitch. Like, for those who don't know who or what I am, right? This is what I am. This is my channel. I cover topics and things that I want to cover. That's it. I do not censor myself. I will not censor myself. I refuse to censor myself. I will scream and yell and call people dumb motherfucking bitches all day until my face turns blue if that's what they fucking are. And that's exactly what this stupid little fucking cunt bitch is. She wants to try and make it out like Lily is the fucking bad one when Lily has been on this fucking platform for 6 more fucking years than this bitch. And she wants to try and be like, oh, you're using the word Damon. How dare you? I have concerns about your lore use of it. Fuck you, you stupid little bitch. You know what? Nah. This is Let's look at her lore, okay? She's a Damon, a computer program, okay? So she's not even using the original fucking term, okay? So she's using the computer program. Okay? A daemon is a type of computer program that runs in the background performing various tasks without direct interaction from the user. It is like having a helpful little assistant that takes care of things for you. Okay. So this is what she's saying she is as a VTuber. Okay? Your GPU makes for a nice warm bed, and your case is a perfect suite for my parlor so I can make 3D hair in Blender. Don't mind me though, I just suddenly run in the background, but I'm always around if you need. Okay, okay. So now let's look at Lily VTuber Demon Lore. Here. Right. Well, this is unfortunate. I can't find any of it. Okay? So we'll go Lil E VT Lore. You know what? We could probably just go to WikiTuber, right? And we could probably probably just, we'll do this. And we'll type in, we'll see if Lily comes up. No. Okay, so Lily. No, none of it comes up. Okay, so that's what she says she is, right? So what kind of demon is Lily though? What kind of demon is she, right? Well, we don't really know, right? But based off of everything, right? It doesn't seem like she's trying to be a demon that is the computing variety, right? So right away, just right there, your entire everything is just blatantly fucking false, right?
To come up with the design for my character and my lore, which fits with the daemon term because I am a computer program, which is what a daemon is.
It's also a fucking mythological thing, you fucking dumb bitch.
Now, I looked into
do your fucking research.
This, and this was shared in the Google Doc. That term and its spelling, yes, it has a computer-based definition as well, but that's also a historic and biblical reference to.
By the way, daemon in computing terms, it was called that because of the historical and mythological term daemon.
Demons in general, and also some other supernatural beings. So that's not just a computer term. She was within her right to label herself with this term because, as she points out in her initial response, she has a demon concept. She wanted to do an elf with long white hair. That is a pretty classic trope among anime and also VTubers. And they had this old spelling, this old English version of spelling demon that went along with their lore and their concepts. And then Powdur would respond by sharing a DM from a supposed mutual, basically saying that they believed that royalty was a ripoff.
Then that's their fault. That is entirely their fucking fault, and they're a fucking retard for it.
Off of Powdur, and Powdur would say this attached to the screenshot. I don't mean to sound rude, but I don't believe you about the motivation behind your lore. I just want to avoid these types of messages from mutuals, and I feel uncomfortable knowing you knew of me during the design process because
here's the thing. It doesn't fucking matter if she does. You don't own the word daemon. You don't own the lore. You fucking retarded numpty bitch.
Because apparently royalty was following Powdur at the time, which to Powdur that meant that they knew them and knew all about everything to do with their account and their.
And even if they did, it doesn't fucking matter. Here. You want to know who she won't go after? They won't go after Project Melody. You know why they won't go after Project Melody? It's because she has almost 700,000 subscribers. Now, does she say she's a demon anywhere in here? No. However, if you look at her lore, she is a computer daemon. She is a computer daemon. Look at her lore. In fact, I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to fucking pull it up. Okay. She probably doesn't have it. So on October 31st, Big Bang Studio revealed Demon Lord Malware. Okay. Which is literally a daemon version of Mel. It just doesn't use the spelling daemon. It uses the spelling demon. Right? But Project Melody is a daemon. She just doesn't call herself one. But she won't go after her because she has almost 700,000 followers. And there are plenty of other examples of this. By the way, purple hair. Oh my god! Purple hair! Purple clothes! Project Melody ripped off Powdur!
Concept. But then you would see further responses from Powder saying that basically they tacked on Elf and now it's too similar.
They tacked on Elf and now it's too similar. Bitch, you don't even have the Elf in your bio. Shut the fuck. You can't even claim that. You literally can't even claim. It's like me, a white guy, going and saying that someone else just tacked on black into their fucking bio. Just for their own lore. Shut the fuck up.
And these similarities did catch the eyes of others, and they're wondering in the future if there's any more comparisons, and they don't want to cause any more trouble, and they would be...
Obvious a lie. You do want to cause more trouble. Because if you didn't want to cause trouble, you wouldn't have said anything publicly. You want to cause trouble. You want to end this VTuber's career because you're fucking petty as shit.
Nervous if they were royalty because the design...
You know what? Hold on. I'm going to look. I'm just going to scroll down and I'm going to go to wherever Lily's old model is. Let's look at what Lily's old model is. Okay, let's try and find it, shall we? So this is, nope, that's, so, when was she going to do her debut? Let's see, new character sheet revealed. Oh, this was revealed back in, 2023. Okay. So, 2023. So that's a long ways back. Hold on. I'm going back to 2023. Okay, so for some reason, Twitter just won't let me go back to 2023. This is as far as it'll let me scroll. I don't know why. It just will not. I've even tried the advanced search feature, and it just doesn't show anything. So, like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Like, I have this set for 2022, and we know that she has at least one post in 2023, and, like, even if I were to put this in this, like, the last day of this, like, it just doesn't show anything. I don't understand. Let's just, like, 231, right? Yeah, it doesn't even show that. So, I don't know what the fuck is going on with the advanced whatever, but, yeah. So what I was going to do was I was going to go back and I was going to try and find this VTuber's earliest VTuber model. But I can't. So, yeah, that's great.
Is so similar. And then basically they end by saying, is there any room to wiggle on either of these things? Basically relating to the various concepts behind Royalty's VTuber character. And they would respond with a statement from their artist as well, but they would say, I'm sorry you feel the way you do, but I really don't know what else to tell you, and I don't mean to sound rude either, but I really don't appreciate basically being called a liar. If you don't want to believe me, then don't. But as you can see, after I gave my description of what I was wanting, that is the first design that was presented to me, and I loved it. There were no references to you at all, and you weren't even part of the design process. And going forward, they would share some more details and also clarify that they had this term daemon or demon, and they were willing to change it to the regular spelling of demon to accommodate the concerns of Powder, who would...
Which she shouldn't have to do, by the way. Like, that is absolutely insane that she would even think that she should suggest it. Let alone the fact that she actually suggested it.
Then reply by saying basically they appreciate this and they are just sad about this situation, and there's going to be speculation that there's some sort of weird situation going on between these two, and that's kind of where it lied for that moment. And
so, hang on. So I want to read this since Rev isn't going to. I appreciate you getting back to me, and I appreciate DMs being sent. It definitely sets off a lot of red flags that the design originally was going to be a different color, and the mention of Damon spelling wasn't until later when you posted it publicly. Here's the thing. Once again, the word Damon is not yours, right? So here's the thing. This is another example of her trying to claim that she has the sole ownership of this word, and that the fact that she has this word or considered using this word automatically means that she's ripping her off, despite the fact that she gave solid proof that she had never even fucking heard of this woman. Or man, or what the fuck ever they want.
Going on between these two.
Also, down here, let's see. Let's keep reading since she's an idiot. It saddens me that both you and the designer moved forward when speculation of looking a lot like me was raised, and you both convinced yourselves that it doesn't matter. Well, here's the thing. They didn't do that, number one. Number two, she literally offered in her last message to change it to demon. And now you're out here acting like she's a fucking little bitch, refusing to do what you demand. Fuck you entirely. Like, oh my, the hypocrisy and the level of entitlement that this fucking that this person has is insane. Anyways, let's continue. I would not have known about this until a mutual had reached out about how closely related it is. It's not closely related. There are a few fucking similarities. Oh my god. Oh my god. Purple-haired demon. You know what? Let's even use their fucking thing. You know, it will even go a step farther and type VTuber. Oh my god! Oh, this person must have ripped you off. 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 Let's see. This person must have ripped you off. This person must have ripped you off. Oh my god, all these people must have just ripped you off because they all have purple-haired daemons. Oh look, Bratty Demon Idol, but not a gremlin. Ooh, ooh, right? But then up here she has Damon, right? She has 2,000. She's the same size as Lily. Actually, she's even smaller. Why don't you go after her? Huh? Why don't you go after her? Huh? Huh? You keep wanting, like, here's why I'm getting so pissed, okay? It's because she keeps wanting to try and tie this all back to the word fucking Damon, as if she has some kind of fucking biblical right to it. She has some divine authority that no one else is allowed to use the word daemon in their fucking lore. That none of them are allowed to be daemons. Like, oh my god.
And that's kind of where it lied for that moment. And they would also add here.
Hang on, because I didn't actually finish reading this, right? So let's see. Commit yourself doesn't matter. We're not known about as mutual. That is Powdur, but in a different outfit is something I would be offended by as a person trying to create a unique OC in such a niche area. Bitch, your OC's not unique. Wow, there's literally a VTuber just called Damon VTuber. Oh, but they got 4.4K. They've got just a little bit more than her, but they've got less than you. Why aren't you going after them? Their entire thing is Damon. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, Alice Damon. Apex Damon. Iris Damon. Let's see. Oh, here's this one. Okay. Right? Like, you're not the first, you're not the last, you're not the only Damon VTuber. You don't have the right to the word Damon. You don't have exclusive authority.
And that's kind of where...
And your OC's not unique, by the way.
Lied for that moment.
Let's see, what's this? It is my fault for not voicing my anxieties earlier. It doesn't fucking matter. Your anxieties are meaningless. You don't have the right to any of this shit you're fucking bitching about. I thought it would be something to move past. It should have been. You should have just been like, that's clearly not me. The hordes are different. The clothes are different. The fucking hair is different. Literally everything is different than the fucking horn color. And the fact she put Damon in her fucking description. The fucking wildest part is the fact that if she hadn't added the A, this person would have said fucking shit because she's a fucking little bitch who doesn't know anything. Her version of Damon came after the fucking word that the other VTuber is using. So even in that context, you are still in the wrong. God, man. I'll take responsibility. You'll take. No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. The reason you won't is because you brought all this shit into the public. You're not taking responsibility, and you literally blame all of it on her. You blame it all, everything on Lily. You don't actually take any responsibility, none whatsoever. Seeing my VTuber siblings and friends go through similar stuff and them growing the strength to say, hey, you know what? That is not okay and I feel weird. Who? What other friends? What other VTubers? You make this proclamation that all these other VTubers and friends of yours are also having this exact same thing happen, and all of them are having all their models and assets stolen and used by other people. Who are they? Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And what you have just said, what you have just made, is an extraordinary claim without any extraordinary evidence. You want us to believe you because you say it. Fuck you! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you in Chinese, fuck you in Spanish, fuck you in Portuguese, fuck you in British, fuck you in Jamaican, fuck you in Arabic, okay? Fuck you in every language. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Okay? You cannot make an extraordinary claim and not provide a single lick of fucking evidence. You claim she stole your lore. Then she gives you an entire fucking document where in that document she explains the difference between the mythological Damon that she's using and the computer technology Damon that you are using. And you actively ignored it all to help yourself. You are not worthy of respect. You do not deserve respect. You do not deserve sympathy. You are not worthy of sympathy. You deserve nothing but your entire career to come crashing down in front of you. For you to go from 30K or 40K followers to 0 overnight. That's what you deserve for this bullshit. Because the only thing that you two have in common in this picture down here that you yourself have posted. Where is it? Where is the picture? Oh, was it removed? Interesting. Let's keep scrolling. Maybe I just didn't scroll down far enough, right? Who knows? Oh. Well, that's interesting. Well, that's very interesting. You deleted it. Why did you delete it? Well, here's the thing. The internet is forever. My bad. I was looking for the wrong person. It's under Raddies. Right? Your only argument. This is the argument. This right here. This is the argument. The colors are literally different. The horns are literally different. The hair is literally different, both in style and color. The jewelry is literally different. The only thing that is the same is that they both use purple. That's the only fucking thing that is the same! And not only do you not have the authority, the right, or anything else to demand that she just remove everything and stop using this word, because you don't own it. Not only that, but your whoever the fuck this is, your friend or whatever the fuck, that is literally a slut VTuber. Literally a slut VTuber. Okay? Like, that dress literally wouldn't come past your hips IRL. You would literally be showing everything. This outfit, if you wore it in public, would get you thrown in jail. Now, if you want to be like this, whatever. But don't sit here and make wild bullshit fucking misinformation claims like this when literally directly in front of you is the evidence to prove you wrong, you retards.
Situation, and there's going to be speculation that there's some sort of weird situation.
Anyways, so here it is, you know, blah 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 blah. Right? My fault. Blah 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 blah. Thought I'd move past this. Seen my VTubers. Blah blah blah. No evidence. Extraordinary claims. Blah blah blah. Helped me grow some balls. Blah blah blah. I'm going to follow the advice of my peers and friends that if in the future I have to make a statement disconnecting us like Shoto did when he ran into his issue, I may it by no means will be aggressive, but just something that could happen in the future if others take notice. Thanks for listening to my concerns. I don't really have much else to say. Here's the fucking thing. Here's the thing. I'm gonna try and refrain from shouting, but you're really pissing me off yet again with your retardism and your incompetence. Okay. Here's the thing. By stating this to her and then saying it won't be aggressive inherently makes your message look aggressive. Regardless of your intent, okay? Listen here. Regardless of your intent, regardless of your morality, regardless of the situation, saying it like this makes it look to everyone, especially Lily, like it's being aggressive, which automatically makes you the bad guy. Full stop. So regardless of your intent, you are doing it aggressively, and it is intentionally.
And they would also add here too that they feel weird about this whole thing, and they're not trying to be aggressive, and they're giving advice, but that's where we're at with that Google Doc. That's essentially the majority of what's on there. And then we would see Cherry here, who is the artist and rigger behind the model and the concept, who would release their own brief statement about this situation, and basically
let's read this.
The model and the concept, who would...
So, regarding the recent issue, all I can say is we tried our best to end on amicable terms, and I am incredibly disappointed in Powdur for making it look like we blew her off when she herself is the one who closed the case months ago. She purposely left this info out when, 192. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Oh, look at this! Oh, look at this! The person who you could catch lying about everything, the one who is uneducated about her own term, the one who thinks that by putting this in your VTuber avatar, it's just to be there, intentionally left shit out. Oh wow. Oh wow. She intentionally deceived you. Wow. Wow. She lied.
Release their own brief statement about this situation and basically share some DMs further clarifying that there is no...
We're going to read this. Hello, Powder. I hope you're doing well. I saw your recent post about how VTubing has taken a mental toll on you, and as someone who has been going through the same thing, I hope you can find the motivation to return to your love in content creation. I just wanted to quickly message you as I have recently started on royalties model, and I remember mentioning showing it to you to make sure there is no similarities that could potentially make you feel uncomfortable. Wow! Look at that! The person making the model, making the rig, reached out to her before it even was revealed. Wow! Wow! More information she just didn't show anyone. Why? Because it makes her look bad. Because it makes her look bad. That's why. Because it's a bad look on her. It proves that she is a little bitch who just wants to get her way and bully others. These are the people who flat out do not deserve a platform. You don't deserve to be a content creator. You don't deserve to have an audience. You don't deserve to have a voice in the VTuber community. You don't. You want to sit here and bully others. Bully other creators who are a tiny fraction of a fraction of a fraction of your size. A fraction of your size. You want to go with these kind of people who make blatant posts sharing misinformation. You want to try and make this small creator who makes barely anything, who just wants to have fun VTubing and making content, talking with other people. You want to fucking ruin her life because you are a little bitch. That's why you want to do it. Because you're a little fucking bitch. That's all you are. The only thing between these two pictures that is at all similar is the fact that it's fucking purple.
No intent to
Anyways.
situation and basically.
So let's see. Right, so she reaches out, says, hey, I want to make sure that, you don't feel uncomfortable with this. Right. So she attaches a work in progress. And so she could see everything. And look. We don't even have to go to the next screenshot. The horns and the color. They're the exact fucking same from when it was a work in progress. Oh my god. Ah! But you had no idea until one of your mutuals reached out to you about it. You didn't even know this existed. You didn't even know this VTuber model existed until one of your mutuals reached out. That's what you said! So she says it's an oversaturated space. Right here, she says it's an oversaturated space. Was it not you, Powder, that said this was a niche? Ah! A niche. Okay. A specialized market. That's what this is the definition that would be applicable to this area. A specialized market. Okay. To have something that is oversaturated means that there is an overabundance of it. Okay. There's a oversaturation of the market. It is marked as too many action films. So which is it, Powder? Which is it? So is it a niche or is it oversaturated? You said it was a niche you were trying to fill. As I said, I will not censor myself. I will never censor myself. I live in the United States of America. YouTube is in the United States of America. And in the United States of America, while we are not free of consequence for what we say, we are allowed by law to say anything we want. But the law does not free us of consequences from what we say. Okay? So again, I will never censor myself. But this woman, this Powdur, she should have kept her fucking mouth shut. Let's continue with this, okay? I'm sorry, 50-minute long fucking video. So yeah, so she literally contacted Powdur before it was even fucking made public to make sure nothing was discomfortable for her.
Some DMs further clarifying that there is no intent to copy. It's pretty straightforward, and then royalty would respond.
Oh, look at this. Let's see. Hi, Sherry. Thank you for reaching out to me. I spoke with my OC designer and Kiru about it. I got their feedback on the matter. They gave me good insight and opinions about it. I think it's best if I no longer see any updates about the model or the design moving forward. I remember you saying you wanted to contact me in the past about it. I appreciate you following through. So, now we have this same dumb bitch who was granted a chance to voice their grievances while it was a work in progress before it was revealed and released. And she actively chose to say, do not give me any more updates or don't tell me anything else about this. Which means her outrage was premeditated. She wanted this. She wanted this model to go through so then her mutuals could find it, DM her about it, and be like, oh, hey, did you see this? It looks like you, but in different clothes. Which, also, now that all this has come to light, I would just like to, 737, okay? I just want to go back here, real quick. Because back here, right, she says she doesn't want anything else to do it. In fact, we don't even need to go back in the video. At all. We just need to go back to, oh! And I've been blocked. Wow. Blocked in real time. Blocked in real time. For calling her out. By the way. For calling her out. Now, I don't censor myself. So, Powdur, let's fucking go. We're going all the way with you.
On basically saying that they.
So here it is. Again, I'm going to hang on this for a little bit. I know we're already at 53 minutes, but I just want to hang on this. She was given the chance to voice her complaints. She chose not to. She chose to wait so she could try and blow this up and make Lily seem like the bad one. You're the bad one. You're the bitch. You are the one that stole from her.
They try to work this out, and it seems like they're just kind of at an impasse here. And
you know what, actually? You know what? Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, Powdur. You can block one account, but here's the thing. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter! You can't stop the internet! Okay? Now she wants to have this huge fucking rant right here. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Oh, I spent all this money. I did all this work. I did blah 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 blah. That's all she's doing here, okay? So we're gonna read this before we get back into the video because she wants to block me, right? Now you're gonna get targeted. See, before this, I wasn't actually targeting Powder before. I was just gonna do a reaction video. It was gonna be whatever. But now now I'm gonna target you. Okay? Yes, I feel like I fall behind. I spent a lot of money when I did not have a lot to begin with, preparing for a debut, buying models, blah 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 blah. I've only been at this for 2 months, so she's only been here for 2 fucking months. 2 months. You have been in the VTuber scene for 2 months. 2 months. And you want to try and fucking act like you're an authority. Like you have the authority over the word demon. No, Powder, you don't. You have any fucking authority. You've been here for 2 months. You know nothing. You have no authority. You don't even know the law. Okay. So, let's see, right? She couldn't afford everything. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Especially when Twitch payout is once a month. I've only received 1 payout so far. Wow! Wow! Boo-hoo! 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 Cry me a river, build a bridge, and get the fuck over it. That isn't our problem. That is your problem. No one else's. No one's. I'm so blessed by growth and blah, 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 blah. Let's see. But sometimes I put a lot of pressure on myself because blah, 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 blah. See, I'm buying a lot of blah, 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 blah. Yeah, well, see, here's the thing. That's your problem! I can't afford this stuff. Your problem, not ours! One day, I really hope to. I really do. This is huge, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so, like, literally fucking nothing. Literally nothing. That's all that is. So, yeah, here's the thing, right? You can't actually stop people from finding out what bullshit you're doing, right? And oh, look at this, right? You can see everything that, now that I'm on, oh, wow. Wow. But, this model is exactly the fucking same. These 2 outfits are exactly the same. The hair is exactly the same. The horns are exactly the same. The ears are exactly the same. The jewelry is exactly the same. The color is exactly the same. You know what's not the same? Them being better than you. Okay? Oh, head stolen. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Now she's blaming this person already that she stole her head. Well, hey, guess what? I don't even need a large picture to be able to tell you they're different heads! Let's see. Long tan hair that goes past here, right? With long fox-like ears, okay? No ears that stick out. Let's see. The eyes are totally different. The blush is different and the mouth is different. Let's see. Wow! Let's see. Long pointy ears out the side of the head. Long ponytail that goes down all the way to the ground. Straight up purple horns. But they're the exact same. Shut up.
Also mentioned through this, at several points, we saw Powder mention that they would make a statement in the future if they felt the need to. And that's what they did with that initial call-out post. And seeing the Google Doc and a lot of the information being clarified, Powder would make a very ill-advised response video. This was a few hours after...
I'm just gonna say it now. Ill-advised is a fucking understatement. This is the most retarded, stupid fucking choice she's ever made. in her entire existence on this planet, this response is the dumbest choice she's ever made. So far.
Royalty had made her Google Doc, and it says my response. And I can't play the video, it's got copyrighted music, but basically it's like some weird TikTok type meme video where they're showing side-by-side comparisons of their models, essentially trying to once again claim,
oh look, side by side, they're totally fucking different, you're a dumb bitch.
That there was some sort of stealing of concepts here. And you can see based on comparing this post.
By the way, if we really wanted to, Powder, if we really want to go into this about like steal, oh, we're stealing, right?
Some sort of stealing of concepts.
We're stealing your concept, right? We're stealing your concept. Well, let's look at United States copyright law, right? So let's see. Can you copyright a concept? Wow! Whoa! 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 Wow! Ah! Everyone freak out! Your concept can't be copyrighted, which means anyone can use your concept. Anyone can take your concept and use it. Anyone at all. Absolutely anyone. You want to know why? You want to know why, Powder? It's because you cannot copyright a concept. You can't. This is why Dungeons and Dragons can't copyright their mechanics or their systems because it's not allowed. You dumb bitch. You are the dumbest fucking person I've... Here's the thing. Okay? I have seen a lot of idiots, and you are the biggest one.
Here, and you can see based on comparing this post to her original vague call out post, this one went really badly. The other one had about 2,000 likes with only 7 quotes. This one has about 600 likes with over 100 quotes. People saw the way this was framed and some of her responses in the replies.
By the way, 172,000 views.
And it came off like a mean girl type breakdown, right? And you can see also, right in the first reply, she directly tagged the artist and the VTuber so people can immediately...
This is why she's an idiot, by the way. This right here. This is why she's a dumbass. This is why she's the dumbest person in existence. This is why this post is the dumbest thing she's ever done.
Immediately go to their accounts, and also with this kind of passive-aggressive for you language added onto it, it's not a very good look. And you can see at first when it was going positively for the first like hour or so, she was kind of like joking in the replies. People said that video is nasty work, absolutely diabolical, where Powder replied saying, the parasites in my head made me do it. But things would start breaking down when people started to really think this whole thing is mean-spirited and just kind of childish and immature. Where this user said, girl, this is not it. Why are you being so unnecessarily mean? Where Powder says, humor is my coping mechanism, where the other user replied,
Whoops, I was muted. So, here's the thing, right? If your coping mechanism is humor, okay, so is mine. And I would find it absolutely hilarious if, like, I don't know, just like suddenly all of your accounts, like, I don't know, like, yeah, I would maybe like terminate it, like all of your, all of your emails, your Discord, like all of your Twitter, your Twit, like. I would just find it hilarious if they all were just terminated. But Don't think that I want it. This is just my coping mechanism for how utterly stupid you are.
By saying it doesn't make it any less malicious. Just talk shit behind closed doors. Then I don't know, dude. I hope she never sees it so she isn't unnecessarily harassed. Where Powder said, I tagged her, so it's a little too late if she doesn't want to see it. Which, of course, you could reply by saying, just delete it to prevent.
Yeah. Yeah, she can literally just delete the fucking post. She can. Now, granted, the internet is forever, and it has probably already been saved on the Wayback Machine. But she can literally delete it. And she actively. It's not just an active choice not to. She actively refuses to.
Prevent further harassment. But then another person would say, I don't know, man, I think a simple tweet saying you know Lily's design and have talked to them behind the scenes was all you needed to say. Quite frankly, your lack of professionalism brought this on. No such thing as vagueness on the internet. You forced small creators into a defense.
Which, yeah, she did. Because here's the thing. She said in a DM to Lily that she didn't want to make that this wasn't aggressive. That any response she made wasn't going to be aggressive, guys. Guys, she said it wasn't aggressive. That means it wasn't aggressive. Why are you all piling on her? Guys, she was never afforded the chance to voice her grievances before it was revealed. Guys, she didn't know about it until a mutual told her. Guys, she did nothing wrong.
And she replies with an original call-out post, the vague one, which, of course, she's ignoring the fact that she also added on things like this, where she's saying that she knew there was a look-alike, and this whole thing was brought on by her going public with the situation. But on
literally not true. You are literally contacted by the person who was making the model. She said she wanted to bring it to your attention so that way you would have a chance to voice your grievances and let her know about anything that maybe you saw that you were uncomfortable with, and you chose you looked at the message, sat down at your computer, put your fingers on your keyboard, and told them that you don't want to hear anything else about it. You made the conscious, intentional decision to tell them to stop contacting you about it. You had your chance to voice your grievances, given to you directly by the artist. Fuck you, Powder. Fuck you. By the way, I hope you never beat another boss in Dark Souls. I hope every single one of them always kills you and you never beat another single fucking one. And I hope each time you get them down to literally 1 HP. One little nut tap where a breeze would kill them. I hope that's what happens every single time. You get them down to 1 HP and then they fucking input read you and kill you. I hope that happens for the rest of your life.
On top of that, another user would say, dude, this ain't it. Tonight I read a total of 72 Google Doc pages between both sides, and all I can say is, bruh, just stop. You're both...
Look at this. This is someone who has actively done all of the research and is telling Powder that she needs to stop. If Powder was in the right, they'd be telling Lily to stop. But Lily is in the right. And they know it.
Both adults behave as such and move on. Where Powder says, oh yes, I'm going to leave it here, no worries. I mean...
Oh, are you? Are you? Are you really? Are you really? Because you don't honestly expect us to believe this isn't directed at Lily, do you? You really don't, do you? You really don't expect this, right? Because I really fucking hope you don't. Because if you do, you're a fucking moron. I mean, you are.
Damn, I ain't doing another doc, LMAO. Tomorrow's a fresh new day for Dark Souls, which is like a weird stream plug. But yes, there's 2 Google Docs because lost in this fray, they attached a Google Doc response to that video where they were basically trying to mock the entire situation that they created for themselves.
So here's an important thing. She said she didn't want to make it aggressive. She claimed it would not. No. She didn't even just say she's gonna try to not make it aggressive. She literally said it wouldn't be aggressive. She then directly attacks her, directly name drops her, directly puts her in her response, mocking her, and then hides her actual response somewhere down in the comments. This is who you are right now, Powder. This is who you are. This stupid fucking bitch. This is who you are. You pulled out your little fucking ukulele and went, wah, 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 wah.
And in that doc, there's really not a whole lot. Basically, kind of just reiterating everything we already know and trying to rely on speculation to frame the other party as ripping her off. But I think this section is the most telling. Let me read this section from her Google Doc, Powder's Google Doc, saying, "A message to the haters. You might look at me as just some dumb, whining anime girl, but this..."
No, Powder. No, Powder. Here's the thing. I don't look at you as a dumb, whining anime girl. No. No! That would be an injustice to anime as a whole. No, I just look at you as a dumb, whining girl.
This is my job. I take it very seriously, and a lot of planning when it's my VTuber model. It is my brand.
A lot of planning went into fucking Lily's. It's her job too. It's her passion too. It's her brand too. Fuck you. The word Damon on your fucking profile doesn't belong to you. You don't own this word.
I use this to stand out as much as possible. Don't come at me with the, "You're bullying a smaller account." Okay, weirdo. I built...
You literally are. This is the defense of people who know they've been fucking caught. These are the people who know they fucked up. Who got caught red-handed being a little fucking bitch to a smaller creator, calling them out for what they did. Stop yourself snitching. It's fucking dumb. And it makes you look like a bigger idiot than if you were just caught by Lily. Because here's the thing. If Lily had called you out for the same shit and proved that the same shit that you actually stole from her, this would actually still look better for you.
Built my success using my brand/model, so I'm gonna feel a little uncomfortable. I know exactly what it feels.
You were literally contacted before it went out to try and let them know anything that would make you uncomfortable. You chose not to. This is your fault, no one else's.
Like to be that smaller account. I'm going to be uncomfortable when the design looks like my OC in an alt outfit. The lore name is the same, color palette.
The lore name is not the same! You retard! Your Damon is about a computer. Her Damon is about a fucking mythology. They're entirely different.
Similar. The artist has a similar art style to mine. They...
Boo-hoo! look at this. Da Vinci and Raphael are similar in art styles. Does that mean Raphael was copying Da Vinci? Oh my god! Raphael stole from Da Vinci! Ah! We solved this fucking 100-plus-year-old mystery all thanks to a VTuber! Let's see. Let's see right here. So this person was born in St. Petersburg in just before the 1900s. Was a Polish painter. Self-portrait. All right. And then he died. All right. Yep. Okay. Oh, look. Here's another one. 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 Wow. Wow. It's almost like having a similar art style to someone else doesn't fucking matter. Like, it's insane that you're trying to now cope and use the defense of, oh, well, she has a similar art style to me, and therefore she copied me. Fuck you. You know what? So what was that other name? Was it like Cheery or something like that? So, she's copying your style. Let's see. She joined in September of 2020. You joined in December of 2020, which means she was here several months before you. Okay? So, if anything, you copied her because you came after.
I know exactly what it feels like to be that smaller account. I'm going to be on name color where actively follow me. Oh, and other people are it. The lore name is the same, color palette similar. The artist
rewind while I was looking for stuff.
Has a similar art style to mine. They, artist and VTuber, actively follow me. Oh, and other people are actively pointing out the similarities throughout.
Okay. So let's see. So they actively follow you. They're a fan. Wow! Oh my god! I can't believe another content creator would follow me. Ah! 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 Like, what the fuck? She's a fan. Why are you upset that she follows you?
The whole process. I don't know, man. The math is mathin' for me.
The math isn't mathing? Oh, well, let's see. You were fucking given the chance to voice your concerns and you chose not to. This is entirely on you!
You can call me dramatic, but I ain't blind. I hope you would.
No. Here's the thing. She's not dramatic. She's a fucking idiot.
Achieved.
Calling her dramatic is actually an insult to all of the drama queens out there who actually try with their drama.
What you wanted in the end. I'm not attacking anyone for being small or trying to post this at a bad time. If anything, this probably just helps them.
No, they don't, because you're trying to get her entire career fucked. You're trying to end her entire career because you're saying she copied everything about you. That's exactly what you're trying to do, and you know it.
So, yeah, this is kind of coming off as a bit egotistical, okay? I'm going to be honest. Like, yes, Powder, you have some success as a VTuber. You are not like Iron Mouse, okay? You're acting like you're so high and above everything. This is kind of ridiculous to believe.
You know the really funny, most hilarious part about Iron Mouse? Is I bet you, if there was someone out there that had a model that was similar to hers, was inspired by hers, because they were a follower of hers, and saw her and were inspired, I guarantee you, Iron Mouse would be like, whoa, that's so cool! Way to go, I'm so glad, I'm so proud! I'm so happy for you! You know why? Because Iron Mouse is a genuinely nice person who doesn't want aggression, who doesn't want hostilities.
believe that you own color palettes, that you own the concept of a white-haired elf or the term demon. It's getting a bit much.
And by the way, the whole fucking elf thing, bitch, you're not even an elf. You have nowhere in here where you identify your VTuber as an elf. It's not even on your WikiTube. Like, oh my, like, shut the fuck up. Literally, everything you are saying is a lie.
And many VTubers, including myself and content creators in general, have dealt with similar situations where someone has similar concepts as you, similar types of content or the way they build their content. But at the end of the day, you are you.
And here's the thing. At the end of the day, even if they steal your concept, there's nothing you can do. You're not allowed to do anything. They are legally allowed to do it. They have every single fucking right and justification to do it. You have nothing. Nothing! The only way you would have any right is if they did a direct rip. Which she didn't. Because the only thing that's similar is the fucking color.
And all you can do is focus on yourself. And unless someone is 100%...
And by the way, the reason why I say it's only color is because she is a daemon, a computer program, and Lily is a daemon elf, a living, breathing thing. And also a lover of mushrooms.
ripping you off entirely, that is a situation you can worry about. But situations where people have similar concepts or take inspiration from you, even like directly taking inspiration from you, it's okay. That's why we end up in situations where every single time there's a new pink-haired cat girl on the scene, someone's calling her a rip-off Nyanners, or someone comes out as an aquatic-themed VTuber and they're called a rip-off of Shy Lily, and so on and so
or Gargura.
forth. It's really ridiculous how people think a given VTuber owns an entire set of concepts. The market right now with
the only thing you own, and we'll pull up the copyright, right? We'll just go straight to the actual government website. This is a government website. This is law. This is law, okay? This is a law, L-A-W, the thing that binds this entire country of America and most other countries is a law, something that everyone that is in that country is bound to. You must obey the law. If you do not, there are consequences. Okay? How do I protect my idea? Copyright does not protect ideas, concepts, systems, or methods of doing something. You may express your ideas in writing or drawing and claim copyright in your description, but be aware that copyright will not protect the idea itself as revealed in your written or artistic work. Which means a fucking white-haired fucking demon VTuber with sharp, pokey ears and a long little fucking ponytail, right? If someone wants to make that concept, hey, guess what? They're allowed to. And if you try to stop them, you're violating the law. So, Powder, you may have blocked me, but rest assured, I am always watching you. You will never escape my gaze. I will watch you like a fucking hawk because you made this shit personal. I'm a petty motherfucker.
With VTubers is so oversaturated, I can't even begin to understate that, okay? It is...
There is no such thing as an original concept. There's not. Everything has been done. Everything. If you can think of the concept, someone else has already tried it. Someone has already tried it. You think the Wright brothers were the first to try to fly? No, 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 no. We've been trying that since ancient times. You think that we were the first to try and domesticate horses? No. You think we were the first to try and domesticate zebras? No. You think anyone was the first to think of trying to connect someone, to connect the world via some kind of mass communication system like the internet? No, because hey, guess what? It came out before the internet, the telephone. You know what came out before that? The radio. You know what came out before that? The newspaper. Yeah, yeah. Like there's no such thing as an original concept. There's just not. It doesn't exist. So your OC isn't actually an OC. It's already been done.
Very oversaturated. People are going to overlap on their concepts. That is a natural thing to happen. But anyways, someone would point out that section of the Google Doc saying it's very weird, where Powdur would simply reply by saying, if the shoe fits...
So hold on. What do you say? This is one of the weirdest responses I've ever seen. I think, if anything, this final section speaks volumes. How increasingly aggressive and defensive it gets, the worse it becomes. Genuinely, this should have been dealt with in private. And then she says, if the shoe fits. Bitch, this isn't the time to use that. This really is not the time. Because you know what that says? You know what that says? If the shoe fits, right? Do you know what that saying is? This full saying is if the shoe fits, wear it, right? Because if this, right, it's getting increasingly aggressive and defensive, and you say, and if the shoe fits in response to that means that you are admitting that it's getting more aggressive and defensive. That's not good.
Very weird, where Powdur would simply reply by saying,
God, this video is already almost an hour and a half.
if the shoe fits, where that user says, going around to every quote tweet, replying to criticism with sarcasm.
So let's see.
Isn't going to help you win any hearts over. I recommend, considering it's 4 a.m. my time, to go to sleep. Take some time away from Twitter and maybe reach out privately where they say, thank you, I'll definitely consider that. You get some good rest. And this person says, I recommend doing it instead of just considering it. Where then Powdur says, no, mom, I'm a big girl now. And then this user says, acts like one then. And then she replies with this like emo.
By the way, this entire exchange by her is the most childish shit I've ever seen. Like, this is actually how a child throws a tantrum. If you were to look at a child throwing a tantrum and then look at this, Powdur is that child. She is acting like a child throwing a tantrum.
GIF here saying I'm so sad. It looks so childish. And then things would get worse when the next morning Elara would do a stream, and during that stream they're talking about this situation with Powdur and Royalty, and Powdur would join the stream. Not only were they in the replies of the chat saying things like some parties sharing their opinion are too biased because they've worked with the model or the
Is that so? Then that would mean that you are biased against them because they're using a different VTuber model, a VTube person, to make their models. That means you're biased against them. Which means you have every incentive to be a little fucking dumb bitch who lies.
The creator of the artwork. But on top of that, they would join in, like I said, and things would get really messy really fast. And basically, I'm going to share a couple of clips here, but in essence, what you're going to hear is Powdur doubling, tripling, and quadrupling down on all of their posts, including the sarcastic and, quite frankly, somewhat rude responses they had over the past 24 hours. And you can even see Elara trying to kind of push them towards the right response, and they still just make some pretty unhinged remarks.
And you were emotional, but unfortunately that's what happened.
Alright, sorry. Let's get back to this.
Some pretty unhinged remarks.
And you were emotional, but unfortunately that's what happened.
Harm from other people. I intended harm from myself to them, right?
Yeah, but that's not what happened, girl.
I understand.
That's not what.
Right. I intended.
Emotional,
I didn't
unfortunately, that's what
intend
happened.
harm from other people. I intended harm from myself to them.
So she said she wasn't gonna make it aggressive. And now she's admitting that she intended harm to Lily. That's illegal! That's literally a crime! You cannot intend harm to someone. That is a crime, Powdur. What you just admitted to is a crime. That is an actual crime. Like, how many times are people going to admit to just wanting or admitting to going and about to go and do a crime before they're fucking arrested? You cannot intend harm. And even if she intended harm through her words, that means my first point is accurate. That she wanted to destroy her entire livelihood. Which is even fucking worse. She wanted this woman to suffer. By the way, intentionally acting in a manner in which your intent is to destroy a competitor. Hey, Powdur. Guess what? Powdur, guess what? That's not just illegal. It's a fucking federal crime. Yeah. So if you intended on actually destroying her career like you just admitted to, guess what? That's a felony!
Right.
Yeah, but that's not what happened, girl.
I understand.
That's not what happened at all.
I understand.
Yeah, also that's not what happened. Not only did that happen, everyone else fucking dogpiled on Lily.
But I'm
Because that was her intent.
trying to like get your advice in this. Should
Well, like,
I
I would never really
say that
I would never really
admit
like
that I
intend
was-
harm from me to somebody else. You know, like I don't think
well,
that way.
that's yes,
She does
one of these
recognize
people.
that she acted a little rashly and
No, she doesn't. No. We need to stop this fucking narrative every time someone apologizes. They are not sorry. They aren't. They never are. If she was sorry, she wouldn't have fucking blocked me for calling her out. She's not sorry. She's only sorry she fucking got caught. Stop this bullshit narrative every time someone apologizes. They're never apologizing because they're sorry. If they were, they would have apologized before they got caught. But they never do. They only apologize after they've been caught. This is a fucking stupid, ridiculously retarded fucking narrative.
you know,
It's the
it
same with
acknowledges that. Is
everyone.
that fair? Is that good? And
Mhm.
you know, it acknowledges that. Is that fair? Is that good? I don't want to put words in your mouth,
Yes.
Powdur.
No, I do feel like I acted emotionally. I agree. Do I regret what I've done? No.
If you don't regret what you've done, you are not sorry. What did I just say? Literally, what did I literally just say? What did I literally just say? They are never sorry! Never!
Am I currently still emotional about it? Yeah, probably. Do I want to apologize? No.
Wow! But she's sorry, guys. It wasn't hostile, guys.
I think you should.
I,
But
yeah,
again,
I appreciate that.
You know, that's something that's on you.
yeah.
If you want to do that, that is up to you.
Right.
Everything becomes more and more of this is just bound to happen. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks, but
Yeah.
I think you've said your piece. I think
Yeah.
I would
think
would
you're
probably
right.
take down this snarky response, but you know,
I'm not. But I appreciate
yeah,
the.
no, I understand. That is your
advice.
choice, girly.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest.
Oh, but she's super biased.
I don't think any of that did anything to help out the situation. In fact, I think her responses on that stream made this situation even messier for
Yes, because she admitted immediately after saying she's sorry, she then admits that she has no regrets, which means she's not sorry. Because in order to be sorry, you have to be regretful. You have to regret what you did. But you don't. So you literally cannot be sorry by the very definition of sorry. Feeling distress, especially through sympathy with someone else's misfortune. Feeling regret or penitence. Both of which she has admitted immediately after saying she was sorry that she is not. Which means she's not sorry. This fucking narrative gets spread every single time someone apologizes. Every single fucking time. And they're never sorry.
For Powdur, I mean, it's coming off like mean girl behavior, and the inability to apologize or to recognize any of her mistakes is making this worse. The best thing she could have done is take down that most recent post, or really take down all of the related posts.
The best thing she could have done is just shut her fucking mouth. No, scratch that. The best thing she could have fucking done is when Sherry fucking contacted her about the fucking model when it was still a fucking work in progress, asking for feedback to make sure she wasn't uncomfortable with it. She could have actually provided feedback, but instead of providing any feedback, she decided instead to be like, no, I don't want to know anything else.
And simply make something that looks like an apology or something that looks like they're trying to move on or to condemn the harassment that was directed towards the other VTuber in the situation.
She wanted the harassment. Let's get this straight here. She wanted Lily to be harassed. It's why she directly tagged Lily and Sherry in her apology or her statement or what the fuck ever she wants to call it.
Situation, but for now, that's going to do it. Obviously, we're dealing with a lot of subjective stuff and people are entitled to their own opinions, so I'd be glad to hear what you guys have to say about this situation in the comments section down below. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh my goodness. So almost 2 hours worth of recording. By the way, none of this is getting edited out. I'm uploading this exactly how it is. Which is more than likely what I do with almost all of my videos. Very, very rarely are there any actual edits. Because I don't bother scripting, because there's no fucking reason. Look, she says she's in a niche category and then calls it oversaturated. Which fucking one is it? By the way, that's all I ever said to her. Which one is it? Is it niche or oversaturated? You've called it both. And then she blocked me for it. So, you know, ha ha ha, now you've got a fucking magnifying glass on your ass. I am going to be fucking legitimately keeping this page open and hitting refresh like every fucking minute. Like maybe not that obsessive, but like, yeah, you gonna block me and try and stop this shit? Nah, you can't. You're fucked, Powdur. Anyways, thank you all for coming to my little corner of the internet. I've been the DM as always, and I will see you all next time.